Hey, sports card fans, it's John Wade Boggs fan. Hope you're all doing well. I wanted to do this video as sort of a public service announcement to everyone out there in the YouTube sports card community. Now, our community within YouTube is a very small little niche within the greater YouTube universe. And we do videos for a much different reason than I think the majority of people out there who create a channel and do videos. They're interested in growing their subscriber base. They're interested in increasing the number of views on their videos. They're looking to make a lot of money off of their videos. But we do videos for a much different reason. We love to talk about sports cards. We love showing off sports cards. We love interacting with other collectors in the community. It's our way to just, again, act as a little community and a gathering to make friends within the hobby. But I'm sure a lot of you like the fact that your videos that you take the time and effort to do, that there are people out there that are interested in watching your videos. And I'm a numbers guy. I love looking at numbers, analyzing numbers, and I do check out my video count just to see which videos get certain views or whatever, but I don't do videos for views or clicks, and I'm sure most of you fall into that category as well. But again, it's satisfying to know that if you do a video, or if I put out a video, that there are people out there that are interested in watching it. And I noticed something with my video count in general over the last couple months. Now, at the end of July, early August, of course, that was the National. And I think for most of us, including me, that did videos surrounding the National, our view counts went through the roof. And then after the National, things came down and settled down like normal. And I saw that same pattern, had a lot of views on my videos, and then it came sort of crashing down, but back to normal levels. And I saw that last year, the year before that. Following the National, my view counts went way down. That's normal, no big deal. But I noticed that following that into September and October, my general video views have been going further down. I'm like, okay, well, September, October, you have college football, you have the baseball playoffs, now the World Series. I think the NBA is starting back up. I don't watch the NBA, but I think it's starting back up. You got NFL football, and so there's a lot of other alternatives to watch, things that are taking up people's time and interest that, okay, maybe they're not watching as many YouTube videos. Makes sense, right? Well, I looked at comparisons in years past, since I've been on for 5 years now, but I didn't see that same pattern in previous years. My view counts in September and October were, fairly stable. Okay, so I'm like, okay, well, what else may be going on here that all of a sudden my video view counts are starting to go down? And what really prompted me to do some research in this video was for a couple recent videos of mine, I had two people comment saying to some effect, hey, sorry I haven't commented for a while. And these are two people that regularly watch my videos, if not watch every video that I put out, and very regularly comment on my videos. And both of them stated that for some reason my videos were no longer showing up on their feed. I'm like, okay, now wait a minute, this is what's going on here? Why, for at least two viewers who normally watch my videos, why are they no longer showing up on their feed? So I started to do some research and thinking, all right, did YouTube change something with their algorithm in terms of what videos they promote or recommend for each viewer. And sure enough, YouTube has made some changes to their algorithm over the last couple months that may be affecting my channel and may be affecting your channel. Now, before I get into what some of the changes are and maybe how you can make changes to your channel or how you can help other channels within the YouTube sports card community keep their views up and hopefully grow their channels, before I get into that, would love to know in the comments, have you seen a drop in your average video views over the last couple months? Have your views stayed the same over the last couple months, or maybe your video views have grown over the last couple months? Would love to know how all of you, which category you fit into in the comments. So I made some notes here and I tried to make it not very techy because when I first started doing my research, some of the things that they were talking about, I just honestly, I didn't understand what they were talking about. So I tried to, I don't want to say dumb it down, but I tried to make it sort of like common sense and simple for everyone to understand. So the first main change that the YouTube algorithm has made, or that YouTube has made to their algorithm over the last couple months, YouTube is placing even more emphasis on how satisfied viewers are, not just views or clicks. It now looks strongly at things like whether people watch a video all the way through and whether they engage, like, comment, and share. So a couple comments here. I know for me personally, when I decide to watch a particular sports card related video, I have to admit, I usually watch it at about 1.5 times speed. It gives me an opportunity to watch more videos in the time that I have to watch videos. So, but what I do is I make sure that if I'm going to take the time to watch a video, I'm going to watch it all the way through. Now, even though I'm watching it at 1.5 times speed, if a video is 10 minutes long, by watching all the way through, at least it tells YouTube that I've been engaged in that video for at least 7.5 minutes, if I'm doing my math correctly. And what I also do for every single video that I watch, maybe with a couple exceptions, if I'm just checking out the latest other, certain content creators' videos, I won't say names, but just to see what they're up to, I may not give a like. But for most of you in the YouTube sports card community, if I take the time to watch a video, I'm hitting the like button. And in now, not every case do I have the time or opportunity to make a comment. It's something that I personally should improve upon. Again, it would help the videos that I'm watching get that engagement in the new algorithm here. And I understand a lot of you watch videos on your TV. In fact, my numbers show that a decent number of my viewers watch my videos on a TV. And I realize, because I've done it a couple times, that it's really hard or difficult to be able to hit that like button or let alone make a comment if you're watching a video on TV. So I understand that. But if you're watching a video on a computer or your phone, it's really easy to hit that like button and really easy to just leave a little comment for that person, even if it's just like, great video, love the cards, just saying hi, just a brief little comment. That little interaction will tell the YouTube algorithm that that particular video has gotten interaction and involvement, and hopefully YouTube will add it more to other people's recommended videos and so forth. So I know I'm going to try to do a little bit better in leaving comments, but I always hit that like button. If I decide to watch a video, there's rarely a video that I watch, again, beyond some other content creators, that I don't enjoy. So if I enjoy the video and I'm able to, I click that like button. All right, the next thing is the system is more selective about recommending videos. Videos that don't hold interest or feel repetitive may get less reach. Now here's where this new algorithm may be hurting my channel, and it's just how I do my videos, but I'm not necessarily going to change what I do because of the algorithm. I have a lot of sort of video series that I do. I've been doing now for over a year my weekly, top 5 favorite cards videos. I do some other, top 10, eBay sales videos. So I do some weekly videos. Once a week, I do a, Wade Boggs, cards of the week. And I know that Wade Boggs weekly video, that doesn't get many views. I'll be lucky to get 30, 40 views as opposed to maybe 200 or 300 views on other videos I do. I don't care because I love showing off my Wade Boggs cards and talking about my Wade Boggs cards. So I'm going to continue doing that. Algorithm be damned, because I just enjoy doing those videos and they happen to be on a weekly basis. And maybe this new algorithm is picking up on that repetitiveness and maybe not showing my videos to others as often. But hey, I'm not going to change what I do, like I said, for the algorithm, but just wanted to point out for you how the algorithm may be looking at your videos if you have like certain repetitive types of videos on your channel. And the last one, again, there were a lot of others, but really getting into a lot of technical stuff. The last one is the algorithm is increasingly favoring original content. Mass-produced, low-effort videos or content that looks templated are at a greater risk of being filtered or getting less visibility. Again, that's probably why some of my view counts are going down, these weekly videos that I do. Now, at some point, the top 5 favorite cards videos, that series is going to come to an end, and maybe I'll just do some more random videos. But, I like sort of getting in a rhythm and sort of a general topic of videos. That's how I have my channel set up. Will things change in the future? Maybe, but again, I'm not going to be doing it for the algorithm. I'm going to be doing it just because I want to do different types of videos. So why may you be getting fewer views on your channel and what I've been experiencing? If your videos aren't holding viewer attention, lots of people click away early, the algorithm may stop recommending them. Again, what I do is if I take the time to watch someone's video, I want to make sure I have enough time to watch the whole video. And it is really, really rare where I start watching a video and I'm like, yeah, I'm not interested in this. And after a minute or so, I click off. That's just me. And the second thing is, if your content looks similar to many others, or you reuse a format without adding freshness, it may be treated as low value. Again, probably something that I'm guilty of doing on my channel, but I'm not necessarily going to change anything. So I may just need to be used to smaller views on my videos, but that doesn't mean I'm going to stop doing videos. All right, so how to work with the new algorithm, not only for your channel, but again, to help out other sports card hobby channels out there, because again, we want everyone's channel within this community to grow. We want to encourage people to do videos. We want to encourage people to start a channel and do videos. So we want everyone to flourish, have a great time, enjoy what you're doing. And part of that is, again, getting the satisfaction of views of your videos. If you keep doing video after video after video and are getting, 20, 25, 30 views, at some point you may say, it's not really worth it. So we want to encourage and lift up channels. We're always shouting out channels. Hey, go check out so-and-so's channel, subscribe to them, watch their videos. So this is all done in that sort of helpful context. So how to work with this new algorithm. Refresh your format. Keep things interesting. Avoid repeating the exact same style or topic without adding something new. The second one is encourage engagement. Ask questions in your video, use community posts, respond to comments. This kind of interaction sends positive signals. So it sends positive signals not only to the algorithm, but to the YouTube content creator that, hey, I really like this video. Keep doing what you're doing. And the last one is mix up video length and type. Short form, YouTube Shorts. I've been doing a daily YouTube short of a Wade Boggs card of the day now for probably 3 years. But with the majority of my audience being more into vintage cards, I may want to expand my shorts by doing some on my vintage cards. So maybe that'll be a goal for my channel next year, is to do more shorts surrounding my vintage collection. Nothing wrong with that. Full length YouTube shorts, maybe some live streams. There are more and more people that are doing live streams. I know it becomes difficult when you're possibly going up against another live stream of a fellow YouTuber within the community. But YouTube likes if your audience stays engaged across different formats. So YouTube really seems to be wanting to focus on engagement, length of video watching. They want to keep you on YouTube and watching videos. That's their main goal. And whether it's through shorts, shorter videos, longer videos, live streams, a mixture of that, and again, the engagement. I think that's probably the biggest thing that I came out with from this, plus the fact that, again, some of my repetitive, weekly type videos, similar thumbnails, similar type topics, and the YouTube algorithm may not like that. Okay. But it's the engagement. Very easy things to do when you're watching a YouTube sports card video. If you're able to hit that like button, leave a brief little comment. Not very hard, really quick to do. And if you get comments on your videos, do what you can to reply to those comments. One of my goals from when I first started my channel is I want to reply to every comment that is given on my videos. Now, I may fall behind a little bit and have to catch up, so it may not be 20 minutes later or the next day. Sometimes it's been 3, 4, 5 days. I do get behind, but I always make sure that I go back, and even if it's just a thank you, I reply to those comments, because one, for me, if someone has taken the time to comment on my video, I feel that I should take the time and sort of, even if it's just thanking them for their comment, or sometimes they have some questions or different things, and I can, comment back on that. So yeah, again, just a little public service announcement. Hopefully, if your channel is seeing your video views go down, this may be the reason, and maybe there's some things that you can do, not just for your channel, but again, to help out all the other channels there in this great YouTube sports card community. And with that, that's all I have for you. So until next time, thanks for watching.